Well, I'm at my neighborhood Whole Foods with my mask on. If I sound a little muffled, shouldn't be too muffled. I have my paper mask on. I got about 150 of those. I picked up all of my Amazon stuff here. One thing about this Apple phone is when you're wearing a mask, the Face ID doesn't work. I appreciate it. Thank you. You doing? Well, that took longer than I thought because for the first time ever, their machine was down. So they had to do it the old brunt force way, and I may be missing a package. I'll examine it. If not, I'll come back. I got to come back in a couple of days anyway, so if there is something missing, I'll get it then. Camera portion, so I decided to go over and do this. This is just the another unhealthy habit I got involved with the usually and generally economic idea of van life came some expensive habits, one being cameras. This is a FrontRow camera. I think they still have these out there. I know that they're still upgrading them, and it's basically a pendant camera. This is the screen. I can actually switch this on and then stick it in my pocket like a pendant. Let me turn it on here real fast so you can see it. Yeah, it takes it a while to come on. But the first part of this video that I appended to this was using this camera. I hadn't used it in a long time, and I was a little bit upset because it doesn't stabilize great. In fact, I'll see if this new version of the software stabilizes really well. But I created a very edited look at me going out to the local Whole Foods to pick up some Amazon packages. So I'm just going to add this to the back just for a review. I hadn't done one in a long time, and I've done a review on these prior. But I just upgraded the firmware, spent about 2.5 hours or 2 hours upgrading the firmware. I had to become more familiar. I had to go in, load the app on my iPhone. I bought the iPhone for the camera, and it's been some adjustments, but I've adjusted to it, so it's no more knowing than the Samsung was now. So I just wanted to give you a look at this camera. I took it with this, and I stopped taking it because of stabilization issues. The thing is with these is that because it's a small Locket type camera, I just took a picture there, hit the wrong button. It's a small Locket type camera. You stick it in your pocket. So you stick it in your pocket. This is the lens, so I stick it in my pocket like this, and the lens is out, so I can actually record, outside of my pocket. So if I put it the other way, then it's just going to record the inside of my pocket, which is going to be dark because there won't be any light there. But if I flip it that way, it works pretty fine. And I just took it into Whole Foods. A very edited video. I didn't get in anybody's business or invade their privacy. With masks on, the privacy is pretty hard to invade anyway because nobody knows who anybody is. But and this thing does 4K, and it was very expensive, and they've dropped in price. I think now I'll go out and check the price and maybe do it in another video. But it's not that important. But they were too expensive when I got them. But I bought a pair, and I was happy with them. They come in a Locket format with a rope on it, basically, or you can click this on, and it's a sort of like a pocket camera. So I'm using only the pocket camera. It's just too big a pain to wear it like the Locket and just pull it out and then have to hold it when you're doing it. And this is what I use. This is what I'm going to use, or I use from time to time, even prior to this. for live action videos. You know, there are issues with stabilization on it. You see a little bit of stabilization, but I was relatively happy with it. And I'm going to check it now with the new firmware, so maybe it will even be more stable. Anyways, I'll give you a quick rundown. I created this video, and I said I'm either going to throw it away, or at least I can get value out of it. Since I did try my old and new camera, I thought I'd do a quick report on it. I will talk to you later. You have a good day.